So, is GAC really giving Hallmark a run for their money? Did the actors that switched networks make the right move? It's time to settle the score between GAC and Hallmark. I hope you're ready for some juicy ratings, because we've got all the answers right here. 6 months into this year, and both Hallmark and GAC family have already released so many movies. Now let's talk about Hallmark first. They've been serving up some serious romance with the latest installment of the beloved Wedding Veil series, starring the one and only Hallmark favorite, Lacey Chabert. Can we get a round of applause for Lacey, folks? But that's not all. Hallmark has blessed us with a bouquet of adorable Valentine's Day themed rom-coms that will make your heart go pitter-patter. We're talking about gems like A Paris Proposal, Welcome to Valentine, and Sweeter Than Chocolate. Can you feel the love in the air?
We are married. Very married. Now that the client thinks that we're married, what's your big idea?
We'll just have to get to know each other.
But hold on tight, because GAC ain't lagging behind. They've been heating things up with their Great American Winter lineup. In January alone, they dropped not 1, not 2, but 3 sensational movies. Now let me break it down for you. We've got A Prince in Paradise, From Chicago with Love, and the much-anticipated Fall into Winter. And guess what, folks? Fall into Winter holds a special place in GAC's history, because it marks the glorious return of the fabulous Lori Loughlin to the rom-com scene after that whirlwind 2019 college admission scandal. Talk about a comeback, right? The Wedding Veil series holds a special place in every Hallmark fan's heart. And guess what? They've been spoiling us with a total of 6 movies so far. Yeah, you heard it right. 3 of those gems were dropped in 2022, and this year they gifted us with another fantastic trilogy. Talk about a feast for the eyes, but hold your horses, folks, because I have a personal favorite from the 2023 releases, The Wedding Veil Expectations. This masterpiece hit the screens on January 7th, 2023, and let me tell you, it's a winner. In this installment, we catch up with Avery, played by the talented Lacey Chabert, and Peter, the swoon-worthy Kevin McGarry. Remember, they were the lovebirds who kicked off the whole Veil saga in the 2022 movie, The Wedding Veil. Well, now they're embarking on a new adventure as they renovate their old house. But here's the twist. That mystical, antique veil that brought them together finds its way down the aisle once more in the sequel. Brace yourselves for some heartwarming moments, people. And here's a juicy tidbit for you. Lacey Chabert, the star of the Wedding Veil series, spilled the beans to Forbes. She said, "In The Wedding Veil, we get to explore the best friends."
The veil still has its magic. If you get too close to it, you might get married.
All these romances sort of end with people falling in love, and then you're like, wait, but what happened next?
Yeah.
I'm so excited for the audience to get to see where these characters are in their lives.
It's not just about the romantic relationship, which is front and center, but it's really about the friends. The thing that I'm most excited about is that we finally get to see what happens after these movies end. Can you believe it? We're going to witness the next chapter of these 3 friends' lives post-wedding bliss. But wait, let's dive into the captivating world of the Great American Family and their much-anticipated movie, Fall into Winter, starring the one and only Lori Loughlin. Before we jump into the details, let's rewind a bit and address the elephant in the room. You may remember that back in May 2020, Lori Loughlin found herself entangled in some legal trouble. She pleaded guilty to fraud charges alongside her husband. The accusations were all about bribes, college admissions, and their daughters, Bella and Olivia Jade. Yeah, it was a wild ride. Loughlin and her husband served some time behind bars, 2 months for Lori and 5 months for Massimo, and completed their fair share of community service. She reflected how she felt broken in the first appearance after the scandal, but she is doing much better now.
It is a community, it is a family, and all the people that work here are just so wonderful. They have welcomed me with such open arms at a time when I was feeling particularly down and broken. That's how I found a home here.
In January, during a behind-the-scenes visit, Lori gave us a sneak peek into Fall into Winter. In this movie, her character Carrie has a passion for making candy. Now, here's the twist. Lori admitted that she's not a pro when it comes to candy making, but don't worry, she's got it covered with her acting skills. James Tupper, her co-star in the project, added a touch of humor by joking about his dreams of running a candy store. Oh, the sweet dreams we all have. And what can we expect from Fall into Winter? Well, according to Lori, viewers are in for a love story that will warm their hearts. It's a feel-good film that will put a big beaming smile on your face. Who doesn't love that? Let's head back to the magical world of Hallmark and get ready to indulge in one of the most heartwarming Valentine's Day rom-coms ever. Brace yourselves for Sweeter Than Chocolate, a tale that will melt your heart and satisfy your sweet tooth. In this delightful movie, we meet Lucy Sweet, played by the lovely Eloise Mumford, a talented chocolatier whose famous Valentine's Day recipe is rumored to have the power to make people fall in love. Now hold on tight, because things get interesting when Dean Chase, the charming Dan Janot, a TV reporter, comes to do a story about Lucy's magical chocolate. As you can imagine, Sweeter Than Chocolate has all the makings of a classic rom-com, but here's the exciting twist. It goes beyond expectations. According to Janot, when he first read the script, he knew this movie was something special. He said, "It immediately struck me as a different kind of story than some of these rom-coms tend to be." And you know what? He hit the nail on the head.
Sweeter Than Chocolate is about Lucy Sweet, a chocolatier who runs her family's chocolate shop.
The lure of this chocolate shop is that they sell these chocolate cupids that when you eat them, you meet your true love.
This movie isn't solely focused on the love story between the two main characters. Oh no, my friends, you're in for a treat. Sweeter Than Chocolate weaves together snippets of various love stories that will make your heart soar. Janot even praised Hallmark for embracing diversity and including a wide range of narratives.
Anyone who eats one of the chocolate cupids is guaranteed to find their true love.
Legendary chocolates.
We even have a wall of love.
A skeptical reporter.
I don't trust you.
He mentioned, we're seeing gay love stories with people who met later in life, older people who fell in love after having a marriage or losing a partner. It's a beautiful reminder that love comes in many forms, and that there's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to matters of the heart. Isn't that amazing? You know what else is amazing? Your support for our channel. Subscribe for weekly content, and consider becoming a member today, and be sure to check out our merch, especially you Tyler Hines fans. Back to GAC family, and buckle up for an exciting ride with the talented duo Rhiannon Fish and Mitchell Burke. This time, we're diving into a captivating romantic comedy drama that will whisk us away to paradise. Now here's an interesting tidbit about this film. When it first premiered on GAC Family, it went by the name A Prince in Paradise. But wait for it, there's more. The TV broadcast version was slightly trimmed, snipping away about 5 minutes. However, fear not, my friends, because a couple of months later, the digital release arrived with the film's original title intact and presented in its glorious, full 90 minutes director's cut. It's like having the best of both worlds. The leading lady of this enchanting tale is the talented Rhiannon Fish, known for her roles in Home and Away and The 100. After a hiatus from Australian projects since 2018's sci-fi actioner Occupation, Rhiannon is making a grand return in A Royal in Paradise, a delightful romantic comedy drama produced by the Steve Jaggi Company. In an interview, Rhiannon expressed her excitement about working in Australia once again, calling it a dream come true. She also praised director Adrian Powers for his unique and modern approach to telling a classic fairy tale. Oh, we love a fresh twist on a timeless story. Rhiannon Fish isn't the only rising star to emerge from the popular TV drama Home and Away and make a splash on the international stage. She joins the ranks of many talented individuals, and her major role in the TV series The 100 catapulted her even further. Now, she's back on home soil to take the lead in A Royal in Paradise. Talk about a triumphant return. She dished about the number of movies she did last year, and she is proud of it.
But I think I did 7 last year. A few of them are still going to come out next year. And I'm so grateful, really. It's just, it was the busiest I've been in a very long time. And so I'm so grateful for that space of the made for TV movie. It's kept me very busy, and I love it.
This captivating film, directed by Adrian Powers of Forbidden Ground fame, introduces us to Olivia Perkins, played by Rhiannon Fish, a successful writer from New York who's facing a major case of writer's block and a dwindling belief in love after a recent breakup. Enter her best friend Katie, portrayed by Cara McCarthy, who suggests a trip to the breathtaking Haven Isles, a tropical paradise, to reignite Olivia's creative spark and faith in love. Meanwhile, on the other side of the world, Prince Alexander, played by the charismatic Mitchell Bork, is grappling with his upcoming royal duties, including the expectation to marry someone of noble lineage. In need of some space, Prince Alexander decides to attend a marine conservation fundraiser on the Haven Isles, seeking refuge from the royal obligations that weigh on his shoulders. Little did he know that his path would cross with Olivia's, leading to an unexpected and delightful friendship. However, there's a twist. Prince Alexander keeps his true identity hidden from Olivia. Intriguing, isn't it? As Olivia and Alexander explore the wonders of the tropical paradise, their bond deepens, setting the stage for a heartfelt connection. But alas, as fate would have it, a royal spy uncovers the prince's secret identity, and the truth threatens to disrupt the blossoming romance. Now, Hallmark's dominance extends far beyond just ratings. It has become a cultural phenomenon, infiltrating our conversations and capturing our hearts. However, the Great American Family is definitely making some noise in the industry. Bill Abbott dished details about GAC Family. He said,
"Yeah, so it's been a lot of work by a lot of people internally in our organization to come up with this, and it's a very unique concept because in the world that we live in, unfortunately, social media."
Well, it has been a lot for him, but let's take a closer look at the facts. If we turn our attention to the realm of online activity, particularly Google search trends during the holiday movie season, it's clear that Hallmark reigns supreme. They consistently claim the top spot, capturing the curiosity and interest of viewers all around. It's like they have a direct line to our search engine. Speaking of headlines, Hallmark knows how to make waves during the holiday season. One of their recent movies, 3 Wise Men and a Baby, not only captured our hearts, but also shattered records with its mind-blowing ratings. It's safe to say that Hallmark knows how to make an unforgettable impression. So, when it comes to network ratings and captivating the cultural conversation, Hallmark stands tall. But hey, let's not discount the efforts and progress of Great American Family. They're definitely making their mark in the industry, even if the stats might not fully reflect it. In a surprising move, Candace Cameron Bure sent shockwaves through the Hallmark community when she announced her departure from Hallmark Media in April 2022. Her decision to join Great American Media, GAF, came with a statement that GAF would prioritize traditional marriage in its stories, which sparked significant backlash. Interestingly, this announcement coincided with Hallmark producing its first Christmas film featuring a same-sex couple as the central characters. However, not all actors are leaving Hallmark in favor of GAF. Lacey Chabert, a beloved figure in the Hallmark world, stands strong with the channel. Chabert embraces the changes happening at Hallmark, expressing her support for the creative ideas that are being embraced. She believes in giving her best to the audience, who continuously tune into her movies, highlighting that the heart-centered values Hallmark represents remain unchanged. Following in Candace's footsteps, other notable actors like Danica McKellar, Jen Lilly, Jessica Lowndes, and Lori Loughlin also made the move to GAF. Despite these departures, Hallmark boasts a roster of strong and influential actors who bring in substantial revenue. Alicia Witt, Autumn Reeser, Andrew Walker, Tyler Hines, Paul Campbell, and many more continue to make their mark on the network. Moreover, exciting news awaits as new actors and actresses are set to make their debut on Hallmark this year, including Nicholas Bishop, Keisha Sharp, Demetrius Gross, Andrea Lewis, and many others. With a change in leadership, Hallmark is making strides toward inclusivity and diversity. The channel is undergoing a positive transformation, embracing new voices and perspectives. It's evident that Hallmark is evolving for the better, building upon its existing strengths and becoming even more appealing to its audience. So, my friends, with all this incredible content hitting our screens, which channel do you think is winning? Let us know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed our content, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, everyone!